Welcome aboard Bus One. We're on our way to Pottsfield, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Gamers, introduce yourselves.
What's up, everyone? It's Cameron.
Yeah!
Hey, it's Cooper.
Hiya, it's Rachel.
Scruffy looking nerd!
Yes, as you can tell by our costumes, we are celebrating Over the Garden Wall this week. I am Wirt. Cooper is also Wirt.
Wirt also.
Rachel is Greg, and Cameron is Beatrice.
This is like the one like Zendaya is Michi, but Rachel is Greg.
That's right. Today's episode is all about the
And Kamala
2014
is Brat.
And Kamala is Brat.
Sorry.
Anyways,
I
this
don't know
episode's
what that
about Over
means.
the Garden Wall, which is about to celebrate its 10th anniversary.
Wait, that show is 10 years old?
It is now.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I thought, like, when you told me, like, oh, here's a cool episode that I signed up for. Oh, Cameron, you've never seen this show. I thought it was like, oh, the show came out within the last 2 years. This is a
No.
10-year-old show.
2014.
Yeah,
baby.
so spoiler warning
shit.
to everybody. We're going to be talking about this 10-year-old show. So if you want to go watch it first, you should go do that.
You
I'm
have
pretty sure
to.
You have to. It's really good. I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu. Is that right? It's on
think
Hulu
it
right
is on
now.
Hulu.
So it's
And Disney
10
Plus.
episodes. Each episode's like 10 minutes long. So it's really easy to get through. It's a great fall watch. You can binge it all at once if you want. So spoiler warning. But if you haven't seen it yet, it's still going to be a fun fall themed episode. So there you go. Now that we're all suited up, let me go over the Bus One rules.
That was
I wrote down like a pun,
excuse me.
but I forgot to say it in the way that I meant to. All right, okay, let me take that
Okay.
again.
Wait,
Now that
was-
we're all suited up, let me go over the Bus One rules.
Do it again?
Wait, the pun is you're saying over? What's
Let
the
me
pun?
go
Suited
over
up.
the Bus One rules.
Oh,
That's
over
not-
the garden wall.
Get it?
Over
Get
the
it?
Bus One rules.
Yeah, I understood
Thank
it the
you.
first time. I didn't think it was funny.
In our
I understood
You
the
don't
second time, but I
understand.
didn't
It was
think it was funny.
All right, we're going to have a lot of those situations happening throughout this episode then. In our journey
good.
into the unknown, we will encounter 3 rounds of trivia, each containing 5 questions. Questions in round 1 are worth 1. Questions in round 2 are worth 2. And 3 is worth 3. Woo. We'll also have a buzzer, so the first one to buzz in and answer correctly will get the points. However, lurking in the woods, there is a beast who will try to deceive you. Do not believe his lies. Ooh. Once per game, you may challenge a question if you believe something is amiss. If you correctly locate the fib answer amongst the lot, you will be rewarded with 3 extra points. But if you challenge an answer that is indeed true and correct, 3 of your points will be lost forever.
They'll become Adelaide trees.
Whoa.
Whoosh. Shudder.
Lore drop.
Henceforth, from now, you may not Google or anything like that.
Dang it.
Okay.
Now,
Do I have to
in order
close
to
the Over the
vanquish,
Garden Wall wiki I have up?
you got to close
Yeah.
that out, please.
It was a joke. I don't have that.
In order to vanquish the beast and escape from the forest, you must show your trivia prowess by winning the most points, opposite of golf. But for the losers, I cannot promise you will leave these woods alive.
What?
Oh.
You will be turned into an Adelaide tree. Okay, so there you go. So with that, are we ready to dive into round 1 trivia?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things
I'm
I want to
nervous.
talk about, but I feel like I'm just going to end up spoiling a trivia question.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
your knowledge in
can't-
your
you
brain.
You can't
That's
just
good
for
turn
now.
this into a let's talk about the
We're going through
how I just
chronologically.
watched Over the
so-
Garden Wall. So
We're going through chronologically, so as we go through, if you think of something, we'll just talk about it as it comes up. All right.
of course.
Here's question 1. In Chapter 1, The Old Grist Mill, we meet 2 brothers, Wirt and Gregory, who are lost in the woods trying to find their way home. As they wander, the younger brother, Greg, has taken on the task of finding the perfect name for his pet frog. Which of the following is not a name Greg suggests in the first episode? A. Antelope. B. Guggenheim. C. Artichoke. D. George Washington. E. Legface McCullen.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting E.
Beatrice, aka Cameron.
George Washington.
That is correct, Cameron. 1 point to you. George
I was
Washington.
so sure that was he said that.
Well,
Did
he
they
does say
reference-
it, but it's in another later episode. It's not
Ah.
in the first episode.
He also calls him
Tricky,
Ben
tricky,
Franklin
tricky.
in that episode.
Yeah,
or
there's
is this
lots
the
of names.
fake answer? Is this the fib?
Yeah, I didn't recognize
be.
any of the other names you just gave.
I know, I didn't
So
either.
here's all the ones he says.
I recognize
it's the
antelope.
very first opening scene with Wirt and Greg. He's listing off frog names, and the ones he lists are Antelope, Guggenheim, Albert, Salami, Giggly, Jumpy, Tom, Thomas, Tambourine, Legface McCullen, Artichoke, Penguin, Pete, Steve,
But I think the very worst name
and
for this
then later
frog
he
is...
calls it Kitty, and at the end of that
Yeah.
episode he calls it Wirt. So
Wirt
those are all the-
Jr., yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's just Wirt.
It's just
at the-
Wirt, and then later is Wirt Jr.
Wirt, later is Wirt Jr.
And then other
Yes.
Wirt.
Yeah. So lots of
Salami is
frog
such
names.
a great name for a
He
pet.
likes to change
That
his
is a
mind.
great, like, especially like a cat name. A cat named Salami.
No. When I finally
like
get
Guggenheim.
Guggenheim's pretty good.
nah, dude, this is my dog Salami. like a
Salami,
just like
come
a
here. Come here, Salami.
Salami.
just like a pug named Salami tracks really. Oh no, a
Pug.
dachshund
Oh, a
named
pug.
Salami.
No, I
A
like
wiener
the
dog
pug.
named
A
Salami.
wiener dog named Salami is good.
Fish.
Salami, sit. Salami, fetch.
I'm just thinking of the salami leg.
Salami.
No.
We just,
And from
salami
Jimmy
leg.
Neutron,
The salami lid.
the salami lid won't fit because
On
the
the
salami
salami.
lid.
So the salami
lid.
lid won't
I have no
fit.
idea what this is.
No, I was thinking of Jimmy Neutron. The ghost of the retro park has a salami leg. Anyways, question
This
2.
is the Jimmy Neutron
That's a
episode.
deep cut.
That's coming up
It's a
next week.
deep Jimmy
But we
Neutron
don't have
cut.
time to get into that.
We don't have time to get into that. It's time for question 2. Wirt and Greg soon come upon an old woodsman who warns them of the beast of the unknown. He also explains his burden to bear, which is to harvest branches and grind them into oil to keep his lantern aflame. What type of tree must the woodsman harvest?
Oh,
Gosh.
Beatrice, aka Cameron.
That's the Edelwood tree.
It is the Adelaide tree.
Ah.
Of course.
That was a quick one. The Adelaide
Good
tree is
job.
not a real tree. Fun fact. It's a made
How
up
many
tree.
trees do we know that produce oil? None.
I actually looked into that.
None, because we
none.
would have cut them all down.
But you
Eucalyptus?
can make oil.
Don't
from,
tell the US
like,
government
nuts, from like all
Coconut.
and then
What
there's,
about
like,
eucalyptus?
Coconut oil.
sap. Eucalyptus,
It's a tree.
Ooh.
but is there oil from eucalyptus?
Yeah, essential oil.
Eucalyptus oil.
Wait,
Then I don't know how they. I don't know.
that's a rock fact.
I mean,
That's a rock fact.
I feel like you could probably make an oil out of most things.
how does one make an oil?
If you squeeze
only I
hard
could
enough, you
Google.
can make
Stay
an oil.
tuned
Squeeze
for
hard
episode 900.
About
oil.
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 That would be a good episode.
Well,
This episode sponsored by the U.S.
we
military.
did do a nuts episode, so we could do an oil episode. Anyways, we don't have time to get into that. Question 1 point goes to Cameron for that.
Question 1.
Question 3, which is the next question. By the woodsman's suggestion, Wirt and Greg head north in search of a town. Along the way, they encounter a bluebird named Beatrice.
You two are lost kids with no purpose in life, right?
To whom does Beatrice promise to take them? I'm looking for the full title.
No,
Oh,
how'd you get that
no.
so
The
fast?
full title.
The full
So
title?
we'll take everyone's stab at the full
Wait.
title. Daryl Wirt, a.k.a. Cooper.
Oh, no. So it's Adelaide, but is it like the Grand Witch Adelaide or something like that?
Okay. We
Okay,
can
that's my
take that into
guess.
consideration. I'm going to just give it to the closest. So,
Okay.
Okay,
Greg, a.k.a. Rachel, you're up next.
okay. It's Adelaide, the real lady of the woods. Adelaide, the real lady of the woods? Something
That
like
sounds
that.
that sounds pretty good.
Okay.
I know it ends in woods, but I don't remember the in-between.
All right. So, Beatrice, what's your guess?
So are you looking for what
no.
the woodsman calls her, or were you looking for
Looking
what
for what
she is
Beatrice
What
also
Beatrice calls her.
And what she is called multiple times throughout the show.
Adelaide of the pasture?
Oh, I forgot about that one.
But
So-
the one, okay.
What do you have more?
I'm pretty sure Beatrice calls her the fair lady of the forest.
Okay. What are you going with for this question?
Well, it depends on what question you ask because she's called both.
Is it at the first?
It's
at
what
the first
Beatrice
meeting?
calls her the first time she's ever mentioned.
First
The fair lady of
meeting?
the forest.
Fair lady of the forest. Well,
Ooh.
this is tricky. I think I'll give a point to both Cameron and Rachel because she says Adelaide of the pasture, the good woman of the woods.
Oh,
Wow.
it
For
happens.
audio only listeners, the kettle fell off of Rachel's head. But it sounded like you were excited about getting that right.
No, I was shocked that it fell off my head. I wasn't ready for that.
I was shocked.
So yes, she's Adelaide of the pasture, the good woman of the woods. So I'll give a
What did
point
I
to
say?
both of you. You said the
real
lady of the woods.
The real lady. Real ladies of woods.
Hashtag real,
So, yeah.
Wait,
real
say it
ladies
again?
of pasture.
I got
Housewives
distracted.
of the
So she's like
woods.
flies up and she's like, "What if I take you to Adelaide of the pasture, the good woman of the woods?" That's what she calls.
Good. So
And
Cameron
that's
and I
what they
were
refer
close.
to her as throughout the show. After that, anyway, you both
Oh, that makes sense.
Got it.
Good and wood.
Makes sense.
it just makes
sure.
sense, folks.
Just makes sense. Good
It
and
just tracks, man.
So Rachel, are you keeping track of your score? You just got a point.
Now I am.
just hold it up. Hold it up.
As long as you don't get more than 10 points, you'll be good.
Yeah, I probably won't.
Okay. Question
You gotta
4.
believe.
Wirt
yeah,
is
I'm great.
elated to have found civilization again when they reach the town of Pottsfield. However, they soon realize not all is as it seems. It appears they have entered a cult of pumpkin-wearing skeletons.
Ah.
Which of the following crimes, so this is multiple choice,
Ooh.
which of the following crimes are Wirt, Greg, and Beatrice found guilty of for interrupting the harvest festival? A. Trespassing. B. Destruction of property. C. Disturbing the peace. D. Murder. And E. Witchcraft.
Are you looking
All right.
for multiple answers?
It's
Multiple may be correct, yes.
Oh.
ooh.
Which of the following crimes?
Never mind. That
Plural.
wasn't a thing. I ignore what I said.
Okay. Disturbing the peace is definitely what I would have answered apart. What was A?
Okay, again, they're trespassing, destruction of property, disturbing the peace, murder, and witchcraft.
I would say trespassing and disturbing the peace.
Okay, that is not fully correct. So, Greg, aka Rachel, why don't you give it a go?
I also say disturbing the peace and destruction of property.
Destruction of property, disturbing the peace. That is also not fully correct. I'm sorry.
Cameron's gonna take it home.
Alec, the correct answer is disturbing the peace, destruction of property, and murder.
Sorry, Cameron, that's
No.
incorrect as well.
It was Rachel
He
and I
says
combined,
murder,
right?
but he then he says, just kidding, no murder.
It was Rachel and I combined.
This one is lost to the void. I don't know if I can give it to you guys. It's all A, B, and C: trespassing, destruction of property, and disturbing the peace.
Once
Oh, that's
Rachel
right.
said destruction of property, I was like, yeah, it was all three.
That's right,
wasn't it?
because
Yeah.
he's like, you crossed into our fields?
Yeah, they stepped on pumpkins as they entered
Yeah.
Pottsfield, so they destroyed their crops.
Rachel and I can't split that one, but we were able to
Yeah.
split the last one.
All right, fine, you can split it. Why not?
Yeah, yeah.
1 point to each of you.
Alec, I said the same thing Rachel did.
No, you didn't. You,
You said murder, Cameron, which was definitely not one of the ones.
Get out of here.
He
So if I
says
just said-
murder, but then
If I had
immediately
just said
says
destruction
just
of
kidding.
property and disturbing the peace, I would have gotten a point.
Maybe.
Probably.
Who knows what would have happened if you did something differently. But for a bonus point, and I think you guys will know this, does anyone know the name of the giant pumpkin cult leader
Enoch.
Oh,
No! How'd you click that so fast?
guy? Good job,
Cameron
Cameron.
just
So you
said
get
it.
so this one's a wash because you got the bonus point. So everyone got a point on this question.
Yay!
Ooh,
Look at
nice.
that. It's not
What's the
lost
point
to
in
the
even
void.
keeping score?
Yay!
What's the point? You know what, Cooper? You're right. Why don't we just all
The score
sit
is
here
fun
and just
to
chat?
fun to fun.
Become like every other podcast.
Fun to fun to fun.
Alrighty, let's go to
Great job,
question
team.
5. In Chapter 3, Schooltown Follies, the children find a schoolhouse in the woods. It's revealed that Miss Langtree, the teacher at the schoolhouse, is troubled for what 3 reasons? Wow, that was fast buzzing in. Cooper,
3 reasons. Okay, Jimmy
why is she
B,
troubled?
Jimmy B left her after nothing. There's a gorilla around, and the school is out of money.
You got it. Those are the 3.
Nice.
I knew I would get that.
Her no good 2-time and low down Hansel man of hers, Jimmy Brown, left her.
Jimmy
And
B.
her father's
Brown.
threatening to close the school because
No
of money.
money.
And the wild gorilla is on the loose. Not to mention the wild gorilla on the loose.
I kind of came up with that on the spot.
All
but
right.
I knew,
No,
I
that
knew
was
my
right.
That was
1
good.
point to
stuff.
Cooper. Congrats. But we do have another bonus. There's several bonuses throughout this round. Bonus. Who is in the wild gorilla suit?
No, Cameron.
Her 2-time man, Jimmy Brown.
That's correct.
That's right.
Of course
Jimmy
it's Jimmy
Brown.
B. Of course.
Cameron, you're
course
so
it's-
That's
fast.
right. I was the gorilla.
You did that bonus point just so you could do your Jimmy B impression.
That's right, darling. I was the gorilla.
That's right, darling.
I am not.
All right, and
paying
with
for
that,
this school.
we've finished round 1. So let's get a score update from all of our weary travelers. Say it out loud, please, for our audio listeners at home.
I've got 5 turts.
5. I have 2.
I also have 2 turtles.
All right, 5-2-2.
Interesting.
It's anyone's
9
game at this
points.
point. Hey, I'm being generous.
Cameron,
Fun to
you're
fun to
fast
fun.
on that.
I'm
Buster.
throwing out points like Greg
Rachel.
throws candy out of his pants.
Of course.
That only happens in like the first 3
Alas,
episodes.
Rachel does not have candy for her.
Rachel, do you have candy in your pants?
No.
I like how you looked around to check that.
Hey, Rachel, is that normally where your kettle goes on that hook? Or is that just where it
keep
is
our
right now?
Pots and pans.
No, but it
It's in
might stay
Rachel's
there for a
office.
while now.
Okay, just curious.
It's
Okay,
so perfect for that kettle.
Well, let's throw it over to whoever's reading the audience question. Go.
How the gentle wind beckons through the leaves as autumn colors fall.
Hello everyone, it's Jason Funderburker here with your audience question. Now last week we asked what author wrote that sci-fi classic, The War of the Worlds. That would be H.G. Wells, so congratulations to Sean Owens for getting the point. Now let's hop right into this week's audience question. Over the Garden Wall was created by Patrick McHale, but what other Cartoon Network show did Patrick McHale work on? Again, what other Cartoon Network show did Patrick McHale work on? Make sure to send in your answer to the audience question in the comments under the episode or under our weekly Instagram post at Bus1Trivia. Now back into the unknown.
And we are back. Welcome back to the unknown.
Silence.
Everyone was scared. Round 2. Here we go. Questions are now worth 2 points.
2 turts.
Let's see.
My
This
hand
a
is
good one.
sweating. I'm nervous.
This is a good one.
So nervous. What's gonna happen?
Here we go.
I'm a
It's
highwayman.
I make ends
question
meet.
6.
Make ends meet.
That's what he says.
I know.
Guys.
I just think
Guys,
We're
Guys,
that's the
excited.
master
we're
and
gonna
that's the
get there.
apprentice.
We're gonna get there. All right.
just wait.
Chapter 3. All right, question 6. Chapter 3 also includes Greg's fan favorite musical number, Potatoes and Molasses. All right, so this multiple people can get this one as well. 2 points will go to anyone, but still buzz in. 2 points will go to anyone who can sing one of the lines in the lyrics that follows, Oh, potatoes and molasses. Greg, aka Rachel.
Oh, potatoes and molasses. If you want some, oh, just ask us. It's
Great,
Some-
that's all I was looking for.
Okay.
It's just the line after. 2 points
something,
to you.
something in Candy Rocks.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say Candy Rocks.
Candy
All right,
Rocks.
so the real Wirt, aka Cooper. Do you know another
Oh,
one?
man. So like the
From
another
a different
verse?
verse. Yeah.
Potatoes and molasses. If you can't see 'em, put on your glasses.
Nice. That
Nice.
is verse 3. That's
Okay.
2
I
points to
skipped
you.
verse 2. Verse 2, that's for you, Cameron.
Beatrice.
Go
There's
for it.
also
And
verse
go,
4.
Beatrice.
There's a verse 4 as well.
I don't know.
Oh.
Rachel took the one I was going to use.
There's
Yeah,
one
the
here.
beginning, the
Here, I'll give
first
you
verse.
I'll give you a hint.
It's
There's
tough.
one where he goes like this.
He does do that. What is that?
doesn't help me.
Potatoes and molasses.
No, don't know it?
No, I got
I'll
think.
just ask us. No, that's the first one.
For our listeners at home, the kettle just fell on Rachel again.
Come listen to Potatoes and molasses.
Molasses.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember.
There's two more. But
Wait.
we can
We
call
need
it.
silence so we can think. No. Cooper.
Sorry. I'm trying to leave myself in.
A few moments later.
All right, it's been 10 minutes of silence, you guys.
Yeah, I can't.
I had
think
one
of
before. I lost it.
All right, well, you
points
guys
have been
both
given.
each still get 2 points. Congrats. The other ones are, they're so much sweeter than algebra class is.
No,
That's,
no.
that's
I
verse
would have
2.
got that
And the one where he
That's
goes
good
like
stuff.
this is the last
Yeah.
one. And it's the only thing left
on your task list.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
That's it.
That's
Also,
good
I
stuff.
learned a fun fact that scene where he's on top of the table and like pouring stuff on the people's drinks and things,
It's
it's inspired
molasses.
by Shirley Temple Animal Crackers in My Soup.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's like
like,
the
oh,
same
that makes so much
vibe.
sense.
on their potatoes.
Because she tap dances on the
Because she sings
tables.
in the orphanage cafeteria or
Yeah,
whatever.
cute.
That's very similar. All right, congrats.
Animal
2 points to
crackers.
each of you, Greg and other Wirt. Let's go on to question 7.
The frog.
Wirt Jr. Question 7. Still in search of Adelaide of the pasture, good woman of the woods, Wirt, Greg, and Beatrice visit a tavern to ask for directions in Chapter 4, Songs of the Dark Lantern. There they encounter many characters, including...
Oh, sorry.
Highwayman.
Would you like to say something, Rachel?
No, I didn't know if this is multiple choice or not.
I haven't even asked the question yet.
Highwayman. I make ends meet. I work with my hands
do I have to
just like
answer
any
now?
man.
No. Because it's no fun to guess without knowing what the question is.
Okay.
All right. They encounter many characters, including the baker, the butcher, the calligrapher, the cobbler, the highwayman, the master and apprentice, the midwife, the patissier, the tailor, the toy maker, and the tavern keeper. But this is multiple choice if you want. What role do they ultimately decide on for Wirt to fulfill?
Oh, Cameron.
Oh, Cameron with the quick buzz.
So they start with the lover and they end with
Oh.
the wanderer.
Sorry, the Wanderer is not correct. Greg,
the
aka
lover-
Rachel?
Well, I knew the lover, but I forgot that it changes at the end. Are you looking for like the final one?
Yeah, what do they ultimately decide on for
Ooh,
Wirt to fulfill?
ultimately.
It's right on the tip of my
Come on, Rachel.
I feel like Cameron was close with Wanderer. Say Traveler.
The Traveler's incorrect.
Oof.
Cooper,
I believe they call him the Pilgrim.
that is correct.
Oh, yeah.
He's the Pilgrim. You're a traveler on a sacred journey.
But I said Traveler.
Yeah, but they call him the Pilgrim.
They call him
Like,
Pilgrim.
you're the Pilgrim.
But they also said that he was a traveler on a journey.
Rachel, it's
You were
wrong.
close. The choices I had were traveler, poet, lover, and pilgrim. So you would have.
So Cameron was also right.
Well, the lover is
Those
what they
were
call
all
him
the
at first.
wrong answers.
Those are all wrong. Yeah, right. So 2 points to Cooper.
According
for
to
knowing
who?
the Pilgrim.
Alec?
Guys, we have another bonus point. Bonus point alert.
Whom, actually.
Bonus point. Who sings the
Sorry.
song about Wirt getting married?
It's the toy maker.
It is the toy maker. Congrats.
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't remember that till I was.
Is that the- is that
writing
What
plus
is,
this
one?
how does it
Yes.
go?
That's +1.
Uh,
There's work for all when little boys get married.
I love that song, honestly. It's
what
so
how's the
fun.
line?
Oh, how much fun we'll have on your wedding day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. So bonus point to
cooks need work,
the
for goodness
other
sake.
word.
So, yeah, it's a song about commercialism.
It's a song about stimulating the
and
economy by
weddings.
getting married.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go on to question 8.
Okay.
Time for question 8. At the end of chapter 4, Wirt and Greg once again encounter the woodsman standing over an unconscious Beatrice, which leads Wirt to suspect he is the beast. Using the darkness to their advantage, Wirt and Greg save Beatrice and ride off on horseback. It's then revealed that the horse's name is Fred and he can talk. Multiple choice. What are the first words said by Fred the horse?
Oh my gosh, I don't remember this.
A. Howdy, neighbors. B. Nice to horse your acquaintance. C. Just here to stir up some fun. Or D. Sorry, I've been a little hoarse.
Oh my gosh.
Greg, aka Rachel.
Is it D, the last one?
It is not. I'm sorry. Sorry. I've been a little hoarse. Is incorrect. Cooper.
I believe it's Howdy Neighbors.
That is correct.
Yes.
Howdy neighbors. That is his first words that he says. So 2 points
Cooper,
to
do you
you.
have 9 points right now?
I got, let's see. I have gotten 7 points this round. I have 9
Oh my
points.
god.
Whoa! He's racking them up. And guys, I told you I'm going crazy on bonus points. We have another bonus point.
I'm going crazy.
I'm going off on these bonus points. I'm throwing candy out of my pants. Immediately after.
I missed whatever
That's
that
a
was.
creepy. That's a
Pants
creepy
candy
fucking.
going
Bonus point.
everywhere.
Right after the first words from Fred the Horse. An unknown voice calls to the woodsman, taunting him. I didn't
Sorry.
ask
Let's
a
hear it. Let's hear
question.
it.
No.
Go on, Rachel.
I
Come
didn't
on.
mean to.
I think you
I'm
have
trying
to
to
go
beat
last now.
Cameron. So
You
I'm
gotta
gonna
go last
You're
now. I'm
asking the
sorry.
question, and I think that it's
I'm clearing it.
the end of the. Okay.
What does the beast claim is burning in the lantern at the end of this episode? Cameron.
The woodsman's daughter's soul.
That is correct. It is the woodsman daughter
Good
trapped
job.
in the lantern. So he claims. So that is 1 bonus point to Cameron.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. Woo!
The gentleman who plays the woodsman is the same guy who plays
Doc.
Doc. Thank you.
That's correct. Yeah, I
point
don't
for
have
you,
this as a
Cameron.
question, but I wrote down some notable voice actors. If you want.
And who is Doc?
Elijah Wood plays Wirt.
Christopher Lloyd.
Is that
Doc
Doc
Brown
as
Doc
in?
from Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Ah, okay.
He's the
And
woodsman.
Wirt is Frodo.
Yeah.
She's
I
Elijah
knew that
Wood.
one.
And
Some
Greg
other
is a
notable
kid.
I knew
ones.
that.
Greg is some kid.
Okay.
John Cleese. He is Quincy Endicott and Adelaide.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Tim Curry is Auntie Whispers.
I never liked Andy Whisper. I don't like
And
Andy
this
Whispers.
is the best one. Jenna Ortega is a member of the Cloud City Reception Committee.
Oh, that's cool.
That was so random.
Yeah.
The song
That part's
that
just a
they
fever
sing
dream.
for the North Wind, so bluesy and so good.
It's really good.
Yeah, all the
So
music in this
bluesy.
is so good.
I love the music.
Yeah.
I probably have listened to the soundtrack way more than I have seen the show, which is why I knew all the song-related questions.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see, because I might have a couple more song-related ones.
I knew the Pilgrim because she says that at the beginning of one of the songs.
We all know the beast, Pilgrim.
Nice. So, question 9. Chapter 5 takes place in the mansion of a crazy old tea baron, Quincy Endicott, whom Beatrice has a plan to steal money from in order to pay for the ferry to get to Adelaide's house. While searching for loose change, Wirt and Beatrice get trapped in an armoire. What are the dark secrets they reveal to each other while trapped?
Oh.
Cameron.
Beatrice used to be a human, and Wirt says he has a crush on a girl named Sarah.
Okay. I have, let's see. I have 4 total secrets.
4 total.
So do you want to take a stab at 2 more secrets?
I know one.
Sure. Yes, I do want to take a stab.
I would love to. I'd love to.
I'm trying to think.
Stab away,
I don't know
Cameron.
anymore.
Okay, we'll take those 2 into consideration. The real Wirt, Cooper?
Okay. I would like to propose the 2 that Cameron said, as well as bringing
Convenient.
up the what's his name? We mentioned him before the episode. Tommy Thunderbunch or whatever his name is.
Thunderbunch. That's not right at all.
And I think Beatrice likely says that like she wasn't actually going to take them where they thought they were going.
Okay.
That's my guess for floor 4.
Yeah, okay, so all 4. Still no one has said all correct 4.
Okay. Go, Rachel. Get it.
Okay. He plays the clarinet.
Ooh.
And
Good pull. Good pull.
the other 2 that Cameron said. He likes Sarah. And then Beatrice says
Those shouldn't count,
she's a human.
Alec?
Well, I would have said them if you hadn't have said them.
We
'cause
might
I
share
knew them.
points.
Oh.
It's okay.
Don't worry, Cameron.
I believe Rachel that she would have remembered.
And so he says he plays the clarinet.
I'm
and then
worried.
the other one I think is also Wirt's. And it's Jason Funderburker. But I don't know if that's
You're right. That
Not-
is what it is. Not
not
Tommy
Tommy
Thunderbunch.
That is that guy's name.
Do I get a bonus point for that? Okay, clarinet, I know for sure. I don't exactly know. Plays the clarinet.
Thunderbird.
And
There's one more that hasn't been said by anyone yet.
I think it's another Wirt one. I think it's
Surely Beatrice shared more secrets.
no, I don't think so.
You might think so, Cooper, but no.
No.
Yeah, shut up, Cooper. Other word.
Okay.
Play
Okay.
the
You didn't have
clarinet,
to
I
say
have
it
a
like
crush on
that.
Sarah. His parents are divorced. I don't know. Or
Yeah. And also my
That's
parents
not
are
it, but
divorced.
that's funny. Okay, let's see. So the last secret. So the secrets are Beatrice used to be human, but was
Yeah.
cursed by a bluebird, and her whole family was cursed
yeah.
as well. And she's taking them to Adelaide so she can change back. That was all kind of Beatrice's deal. And then Wirt had 3 secrets.
Oh,
So
Rachel was
Yeah.
right.
he has a crush on a girl named Sarah. He played the clarinet, and he secretly whispers poetry to himself in his room at night.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
Wow.
Every time he says that, I just think
Rachel
about you,
should
Alec.
get that for the clarinet poll. That was the.
Yeah.
Well, Cameron buzzed
I
first,
think-
and he got 2 of them.
Gave 2 of the correct answers.
Yeah, but
I think
Rachel
Cameron
got
gets-
3.
Cameron gets 1 point. He got half of them.
It's true.
Cooper,
Okay.
should you get 1 point or not? I
I don't know if I should get a point.
I think
'cause
Rachel and I should
The
split
ones I
the
got right,
points.
Cameron said first. But
All right,
Rachel,
how about Rachel and
pulled
Cameron
clarinet
split?
out.
So 1 point to Cameron, 1 point to Rachel.
Okay.
That's-
How
I
do you
think
feel
that's fair.
about that, Cameron?
Positively.
Okay,
Good.
great.
Me too.
Are
Great.
you okay?
That's
Cameron,
settled.
Cameron thinks fondly of that decision.
All right, great. Happy everyone's happy.
five.
Happy, you're all happy. Okay. No bonus point on this one.
I have never been
This is a
worse.
poverty question.
Wait,
no
but
bonus points.
Jason Funderburker, do I get a bonus point for that?
No.
No.
Oh, man. Oh, that,
No.
Stop buzzing, Rachel.
that was my knee. That was my knee.
I'll have you know. That is my
All right.
knee.
I
That
cleared
still
it. Don't worry.
counts.
Question 10.
No.
The last question of round 2. Here we go. In Chapter 6, Lullaby in Frogland, the crew rides a frog ferry to get to Adelaide. Over the course of the ride, Beatrice shows second thoughts of reaching Adelaide. When they arrive on shore, Beatrice flies off in the night to Adelaide's house, and we learn that Adelaide is not as good as we'd been told. Beatrice had made a deal with Adelaide to deliver the brothers as servants in exchange for magic scissors that could turn her human again. The brothers follow her and discover this, and are nearly captured by Adelaide. But what does Beatrice do to stop Adelaide?
I do not remember that at all.
Beatrice, aka Cameron.
She opens the window.
That is correct, Cameron. Adelaide
It's
is
not Beatrice who
allergic.
does it though.
It is Beatrice who does
I
it.
thought it was like Wirt. or
No,
whatever.
because Beatrice flies into the window.
She does it. She's the one who does it. And it's because Adelaide is allergic to the fresh air. It is poisonous
Right.
to her. So opening the window kills her. Which
She's
was
got
unexpected.
allergies.
She's got allergies. She's got bad hay fever. So 2 points to Cameron for that.
Good job.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Good job, Beatrice.
Thanks.
And then
I
after
killed
that,
that.
they
I
both
killed
run
that
off.
lady.
And so we lose Beatrice for a little bit because they're mad
Bye.
at Beatrice. Bye, Beatrice. Cameron, you
Bye,
can-
Cameron. Cameron, you're dismissed. Oh!
Oh, wait, come back. Wait, come
Bye,
back.
Beatrice.
Okay, let's go to the next one before Cameron comes on. No!
Hurry, go
Man,
to the
I
next
hope that
question.
really
Beatrice, you're
doesn't
back.
mess
Oh,
with
I
the
didn't
way
mean it.
that this whole episode just recorded.
I think it is.
No.
Sure, just splits it into 2 chunks. It's not a big deal.
Did you try to go without me, Rachel?
She
We
was.
tried to hurry.
She kind of
along.
was.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Rachel's here to win.
I'm here to lose.
To Adelaide, to Adelaide. Come on, let's do the Adelaide parade. To Adelaide, to Adelaide. Let's
Go
do
to Adelaide's
Adelaide's
house
house today.
Ribbit.
Okay. That's our ad. Congrats. Can we have a score update from our weary travelers?
I have 5 turtles.
Rachel has 5 turts. Guys, I asked for a score update. Please.
I've
Whoa.
got
give it to
9 turts.
You have to say please.
9. Okay. Cooper?
I have 9 points.
Oh, okay.
Tie.
Cooper and Cameron have 9, and Rachel has 5. Still a very
good.
close race.
Anyone's game.
So let us go to round 3. The questions are now worth 3 points.
Ooh.
Question 11. It's getting chillier. More frigid. Question 11. Who is Adelaide's sister?
Auntie Whispers.
That is correct.
That was worth 3 points.
That was
It
worth 3
was.
points.
Come on.
I was trying to be tricky because Auntie Whispers says Adelaide is her sister later.
Super
I don't know.
super tricky,
That
Alec.
might be hard.
We've
I'm not-
seen the whole
That's
show.
crazy.
It doesn't really stop us.
Problem is I had Aiden review it, but he hadn't seen the show, so he has no idea how hard any of these are. He's like, I don't know if they'll know any of these, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they will. I don't know. 3 points to Cameron. Good
So
job.
Aiden's
It's
fault.
Aiden's fault.
Yeah,
Aiden's
come on,
fault. Come on,
Aiden.
Aiden. Watch over the garden wall.
hell?
That's right up your alley.
It
Come on.
is.
Aiden would actually love it.
All right.
He's
but
such
yeah.
a Greg head. Am I right,
He's
guys?
Actually, I was going to say
Greg,
Aiden kind of reminds me of
He's
Wirt in
Greg-coded.
stature, but Greg in spirit, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wirt in stature, Greg in spirit.
I'm Greg Rising.
We all aspire.
my
That's
house
so
is in-
superficial of you.
I'm Greg Rising.
Right. So good.
There should be a
My house
test
is
that tells you
Pottstown.
if you're the baker, the butcher, the patissier, the midwife, the apprentice, the master.
What is a patissier?
Someone who makes pastries.
It's a patisserie baker.
Someone who makes pastries.
But there's
Yeah.
also
a baker.
That's why they're different.
Oh,
Someone makes
Oh.
Is it
Patissier
somebody who
only
decorates?
makes pastries,
pastries like sweet.
like
Pastry
eclairs.
eclairs.
other things.
Eclairs. That's your first pastry.
It's like what's his
I
name
know
from
a
the Bear?
patissier.
Keep.
Sorry, I said that really
Hey,
loud.
watch your mouth.
Whoa.
Watch
Patissier.
your fucking mouth, Alec.
Don't talk
It's
to
like
me or my
what's his name
patissier
from the
ever
Bear?
again.
There's
The
no
one
bear in
who
this
had
show.
his
Cooper.
grandma die.
Yeah, the
Oh,
one whose
yeah.
grandma died.
You know,
What's his name? Anyway,
That guy.
Marcus.
Jeremy Allen White.
Marcus, nice. Cameron, what's your opinion on anti-whispers?
Oh, it fucking creeps me out, dude.
Let it out.
Have
Let it
you
out.
Well,
sorted
we meet
the
her.
bones?
I have some for people who haven't seen the show. I have a little backstory on Auntie Whispers. We meet her in chapter 7, the ringing of the bell. She is a scary old lady who uses her magic bell to compel the young girl Lorna to follow her directions. But it's revealed that Lorna is possessed by a demon, which Auntie Whispers is keeping under control. After Greg's frog swallows the bell, the boys are able to save her by commanding the demon to leave and never return. And that's probably the scariest part of the whole freaking show.
I don't know. The first
The
time they
demon is
introduced
so
the
scary.
beast.
I think the beast at the end is pretty
beast
scary.
at
Beast at the end is
The-
very scary.
Yeah.
Nah.
I will
It was like
say
a jump scare.
the fact that Auntie Whispers didn't even think to try that
Yeah.
with the bell.
I know,
Kind of a
it is a
miss.
plot hole.
Kind of a miss.
Kind of a miss.
Cinema sin. Let's go on to question 12 now. Question 12. By chapter 8, Babes in the Wood, Wirt has lost all hope of escaping the unknown. But ever optimistic, Greg decides to dream up a way to lead them home. In the fantastical dream visit to Cloud City, Greg encounters many kooky characters and reception committees. Which of the following animals is not a part?
Oh, Cameron's already.
Well, can I tell you the ones
buzzed
that
in.
are a part of it? So
Is this multiple choice?
it's the giraffe, the monkey,
Yes.
and the monkey, giraffe.
This would be an
don't know.
insane
I'm
thing to
asking
pull out of
for
nowhere.
which one is not,
Yeah.
so I don't think
He's
you're
going
going
to
to be
name
able
all
to
the ones
get
that
this.
are, therefore perfectly whittling out which
Yeah.
is not. It's
got
like
this,
it's like
Cameron.
multiple choice if you had to guess 3 things and not the 4th.
All right, can you guess? I guess I'll give it to you if you know the other one.
God,
If he gives all of the true
But I'm not letting
Options.
you answer after I give the multiple choice.
monkey, giraffe.
Cameron is in a dark place right now.
Is it an elephant or a rhino? It's not either.
No,
of those.
it's not.
Hold on.
Gotta give 3
Hold on.
options.
I literally
You're basically giving it to the next person at this point, Cameron.
no.
No.
I'm so angry.
Let this be a lesson to anyone who buzzes in before they even hear the question. All right.
Ah, yes.
Which of the following animals is
At
not
me.
a part of the reception committee number 3? This could be
Number 3.
I'm gonna be so angry.
A.
Which one's not?
A.
Okay.
Dog. B. Hippopotamus. C. Giraffe. D. Monkey. The real Wirt, aka Cooper.
Hippopotamus.
That's incorrect. I'm sorry. The hippopotamus is part of it. So, Greg, you're next.
Get it, Greg.
What were they again?
Dog, hippopotamus, giraffe, monkey.
Dog.
That's correct, Rachel / Greg. There is
Thank
not
you,
a
Cameron.
dog.
Greg.
In,
You're welcome.
The song goes, "We are the hippopotamus, giraffe, and monkey."
Fuck me.
and we
I knew it
are
was a stupid
committee
gray
number
fat
3."
animal. I just couldn't figure out which one.
Stupid great
I was like, "You're so close."
I know. It was like, it's an animal that is in Africa that's not a rhino or an elephant and is
Say
gray.
elephant. That's pretty good.
But
you
alas,
you're close.
I know I was
Rachel
close.
got
That's
those
not the
3
issue.
points.
You said elephant and rhino.
I know. Two other
That's gotta-
big gray
that's
animals.
That's gotta
hurt,
sting.
Cameron.
Should have just
Man,
fucking
that's
waited
gotta
for the
sting,
question.
Just rubbing it in.
Whatever.
All right, Greg / Rachel, you got 3 points for that. Are you keeping track?
Wait.
Yes. Okay.
Hold it up. Keep it up.
Good job. All right. Question 13. Why do I said it like that?
Teen.
Chapter 9.
More like Wirt teen. Sorry.
Sorry, the funny part of that was not the joke. It was you
Don't
immediately going,
apologize.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to derail the episode.
All right. Question
Fucking
13.
hippopotamus.
Chapter 9. Into the Unknown. Shows the brothers' lives before they get lost. In this episode, there are some hints that the encounters in the unknown are based on things that Wirt and Greg encounter in the real world before getting lost. For example, one of the ghost stories told is about an axe murderer in the woods. So with that in mind, what is the name on the gravestone that Wirt hides behind in the cemetery?
I didn't even.
Rachel.
Quincy.
That's correct, Rachel.
Yeah, I think
Hold
it's
it
Quincy
out.
Endicott.
Quincy Endicott is...
It implies that they're. Oh, yeah. You already explained it.
Yeah, it's all a dream.
It implies
What is that
that
tied to?
the
I didn't catch
What is
that.
that tied
Quincy
to?
Endicott is the guy,
Oh.
the tea guy.
He's the mansion guy.
mansion guy.
His name is Quincy Endicott.
I didn't even
One of these
notice.
questions is not right, which is scaring me because I feel like I agree with all the answers.
Ooh, uh-oh.
No, there was one that caught my attention.
You think you know so much? Well, one of them's
11.
wrong. All right, 13 points. Sorry,
13
3
points to Rachel.
13.
Woo!
We only got a couple left,
More like-
so here we go. Question 14. The final chapter
It's crazy.
details the final face-off with the beast.
Da, da, da.
I'm not going to go into it too much, just so if anyone wants to watch the show, it's not like spoiling the actual ending. But it ends with a happy ending. They do defeat the beast and return home. It is implied that their entire time in the unknown was all a dream. However, what is one detail at the very end? Let me
come
finish
on.
reading. God,
I got this
what is
one.
one detail at the
Oh, he's got it.
hospital
He's got
that
it.
implies it could
I
all have
know
been
it.
real?
I know it too.
The bell commands you is Greg lifts his frog in the air and rings it.
That is correct. The
knew
bell,
that. I
the
knew
magic
that
bell
too.
lights up inside of the
Cameron
frog's belly.
freaking buzzed on her.
I didn't know that after the first time I watched it. It took me like 3 times before I was like, what the heck? He still got the bell in his belly. So there you go. Maybe it was not
Belly.
a dream after
Can
all.
I be honest
That
with
way
you?
they call it the belly.
Yeah, speak your truth, Beatrice.
All right, I'm going to spit for a sec. The only reason I knew that is because I didn't catch it in the episode. I looked up what is the ending of this show, just was perusing Reddit, and they're like, it's implied it's all real because of the frog belly thing.
Wait a minute. Did you Google this before you
Yeah,
watched the
before.
show or after you watched the show?
It was after I watched the show.
He just didn't understand the show.
Didn't get it.
I just didn't catch it at the time.
I just didn't get it.
I
didn't get
totally
the
forgot
ending.
about that.
So,
Part.
was there a
It's
garden
a cool detail.
after all?
Over
Maybe-
the wall?
Over the
The
hedge.
garden was the friends we made along the way.
Whoa.
Maybe over the garden wall
Maybe-
was over the friends we
maybe.
made along the way.
Maybe I'm over this episode.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do the last
Sorry,
question.
sorry, that's not. Sorry, that was a little hostile.
Hard.
I take that one back.
Question. Oh, wait. I forgot. I have a bonus.
Oh, okay.
What is the perfect name for a frog?
Oh man,
Oh,
I
I forget.
Beatrice.
In my opinion, it's salami, but it is.
But however,
It is. Frank Fraud. Fuck! Oh my God! It's the name of the guy. It's the name of the kid. Frankenberger.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, yeah!
Yes!
It's
We said it
Why did
earlier in
I
the
say the
episode.
name? No!
Give it
Cooper's
to me.
not allowed
Give it
to
to me,
answer.
Cameron.
Cooper's
Give
not
it to
allowed
me,
to
Jason
answer.
Give it to me.
Frankenberger.
No!
No,
Thunder.
Correct.
No!
Nice try.
Darn it, why did
Thunderburger.
I
It's
say
Thunderburger.
Cooper? Yeah.
Jason
no,
Thunderburger.
No, you
It's
said it
incorrect.
wrong. He said it
It's
wrong.
Incorrect. Cameron, you had 4 tries.
It's
and
Jason
they were all wrong.
Thunderburger.
No, it's
No,
not.
Oh,
That's
no,
wrong.
it's
What is
not
it?
it.
Jason Funderburg.
Oh my God.
With an F, baby.
They didn't even fucking know
hold
until
on.
I
Jason
said
Funderburg.
something
Wait a sec.
about it.
Sorry, Jason Funderburg.
Wait a second.
Wait, Cooper, you
Oh my
still didn't
gosh.
say it right.
Okay. Jason Funderburker.
That's right, Rachel.
Are
It's
you kidding me?
Thunderburger.
With a K. With a K.
With
With
a
a
K.
K.
Neither of them even
Thunderburger.
knew what it was until I
Yeah.
even got close.
No.
I knew what it was. I was
Rachel
looking
Really?
said
correct.
That's why
it
both of
earlier
you
in
were
the
like, oh,
episode.
shoot.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't know what it was until you said that.
That's crazy.
I thought you meant his name, but that's what you get for buzzing first.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
perfect
trivia
frog
for you.
name.
That's trivia.
That's trivia.
I'm not upset.
Ain't
That
that
is-
just the way?
It's when
Everybody
word is-
together.
Ain't that just the
Ain't
way?
that
Ain't
just
that just
the way?
Fucking Jason Thunderburger.
More like Tommy Funker.
Fun. What did you say? Funderbunch?
Funderbunch. That's what I said.
Jason
Tommy Funderbunch.
Okay, wait.
So, but that said,
How many
by
points did I get for
Greg,
that?
One.
You got 1 bonus point. It's just a bonus. Sorry.
Ain't that just the way?
Ain't that just the way?
And that's the Jason Thunderburger of it all, you know?
It's said by Greg when he's passing away.
No, it's not.
Jason Thunderburger, the perfect frog name. That's when he says it. That's when he says it.
That,
Passing away.
no, it's not.
When he's getting turned into an
When he's
idol.
getting turned into a tree.
That is not when he says
Stay
that.
with me, Greg. Yes, it is, Cameron.
That's bullshit.
Oh, whoa,
he says it
whoa.
for the
research.
He says it for the first time
Take
in
some
the
points
hospital.
away. Take some points from him for that.
He calls him Jason Funderburker in the hospital, but he says Jason Funderburker is the perfect frog name when he's
As he
turning
turns
into an
into a
idol tree.
Okay, sure.
Dang.
Because that's when Wirt mentions Jason Funderburker to him.
Sure.
Anyways, it was just a bonus point. Let's
bonus
not
point
get
all
too
along.
heated about it. Question 15. Name a rock fact. Said in the show. Sorry. Like not just one that you make up, but one of the ones from the show.
Ooh, yikes.
Quartz is actually a form of...
It's a rock fact.
Cameron,
This is a tough
Said
one.
in-
you cannot buzz in and then think. That is not how the buzzer works.
That's not how the buzzer works. Don't make me clear it. I'm
Cut
giving
him
you
off,
3
cut him off.
seconds to say
Cut him
something.
off.
1,
I'm not Wirt,
Two.
you're the leader, and that's a rock fact.
It's a rock fact.
I like it. I like that. But that is not a rock fact. So let's move on to Cooper.
Did you know that dinosaurs had ears, but they're not made of bone? So we don't know that we
You know what?
Did you-
The phrasing isn't perfect, but that is a rock fact.
I knew it, yeah. And then he goes, and none of that's true.
That's because it's not true. It's a
rock fact.
It's a rock fact.
Rachel, show off your rock. Rachel, show off your rock fact rock. Rachel, put down your kettle and show off your rock fact rock. That's a rock fact. So good.
Buzz.
Does
he
anyone
takes
know
that
the
from
other rock
garden.
fact? There's another rock fact said in the
For
show.
There's
some
only one
reason,
more?
I guess I'm buzzed in. I don't know the answer, but I'm going to say this if I get close. For some reason, I feel like it's about grapes. I don't know why.
It is about grapes.
Oh, wow.
If you soak a raisin in grape juice, it turns into a grape.
It's a
Oh,
rock
hey.
fact.
Do I
That's
get
good.
something for that?
Give her 3 points for that.
I don't
That's
know.
a rock fact.
I guess that's a different one.
That's just a different true
But you
answer.
just said something about grapes, so I don't know. Something about grapes. Cooper, you definitely get 3 points.
Ain't that
Rachel, how about you
just the
get?
way?
You get 1 point. Why not? How about that?
I'll take
Ain't that
0.5.
just the way.
Cameron, you didn't get anything close.
She's bargaining.
So don't be
She's
upset.
bargaining. I agree with 1.5.
There is a third rock fact, and it's the last rock fact, and it's when he admits that he stole the rock from Old Lady Daniel's yard, and that's a rock fact.
Oh.
It doesn't really follow the trend of the other 2 rock facts, but he says that's a rock fact.
It's a truth fact.
It's a true rock fact. All right, so that's it. That's the end. How many points does everyone have?
Oh, dang. That's the
Oh,
end.
God.
I have 15, Alec.
I have 15.
Whoa, 15.
I have 12.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
You
How
guys
did
are
I
all
do
right
that?
there. Guys,
Rachel came
there
back.
is a...
I would win if Alec didn't give me
lie.
that bullshit point.
I know. I have like
There's a
probably
challenge
3.
question, Cameron, so don't be so sure.
Let's challenge.
So it's anyone's game right now.
Does anyone have one in mind, or should I read through them?
Read through them.
So they repeated all the questions so they could remember what they were.
Okay. I think it's number 1.
Ooh,
from the
number 1, the names of the frog.
from
Okay.
the top.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Alrighty. Cooper, what's yours?
Mine, I'm still convinced that Wirt opened the window and Beatrice did not kill.
All right.
So I'm going off of the premise.
Challenging the premise of how Adelaide was.
I think it
stopped.
was opening the window, but I don't think it was Beatrice.
Okay, Cameron, do you have one?
I have no idea.
No idea. Do you want to pick one? I think we basically always make you pick one.
Bandwagon. Bandwagon.
Can you-
I think we have
Can I
decided
ask that you read the
if
answers
you're
from
tied
rounds
for the
1 and
lead,
2
you
again
have
for
to
me?
challenge.
Sure, why not?
I just want to hear them one more time.
So they repeated all the questions so they could remember what they were.
I don't think the horse says howdy neighbor first.
That's a fair guess.
That's the other one I was
guess.
thinking of too.
All right. Well, one of you did get it correct.
That's such. I love that word.
I hate
It's
this.
I
a
liked
good
revealing
way.
it like
I
this.
hate that.
Which means that
Suspense.
person won.
Yeah.
Which means
That's
that
true.
person won. Because it's a
That's
6-point
crazy.
swing, and you all did different ones. All right.
Wait, can you reveal it by saying a line of one of our characters?
Or can you just say who?
That's how we know.
Can you say who got it wrong first?
I'll do something. Here we go. Okay. The camera pans into the cold, dark wood. You see the silhouette of an Adelaide tree. And we zoom in on the face of the Adelaide tree and see that it resembles Cooper. Cooper did not get it right. He is lost and has turned into an Adelaide.
No, Cameron, I'm gonna be so upset.
All right, and now we look to the left and we see the woodsman with his lantern about to strike an Adawood tree. But he stops because he notices that the face is the face of Rachel.
No!
Rachel also did not get it correct.
Oh,
She has
Cameron
turned into an
got
Adawood
it.
tree.
No.
The
That's
challenge
so
question
frustrating.
was the horse question.
Did I get that question right also? That's what's frustrating.
No,
To me.
nobody got it right. The correct answer is nice to horse your acquaintance, which is the worst one. But that's the real thing he says.
But I was right. I guessed the one with horse, so I was close.
You guessed on with horse. It was hard for me to think of ones like that were like believable, but yeah.
No,
Nice,
I love
nice to horse your acquaintance. That's what he says. So Cameron got that, and he has escaped.
What is that a
the
play
unknown.
off of?
Nice to have your acquaintance, I think. Nice to horse your acquaintance. That's why I made that a question, because it was so ridiculous.
Oh.
All right, Cameron, you have won over the garden wall trivia. You have made it back over.
Wow.
Alas, Cameron has vanquished the beast. Go forth, child, and remember what you have learned. And so the
We're gonna
episode
have a
is complete.
somber. We're gonna have a somber ending to the episode where we all just. We all just.
I'm a tree.
You guys are trees.
No, Alec, can I cut them out with the woodsman's axe?
No, that's a little much.
All right.
Yeah,
but
that's-
Cameron won.
Sorry.
That's a little
That's what I
And,
said.
He tried. He
and so
tried.
the episode is complete, and all are satisfied with the ending, and so on and so forth. And yet, the bus has reached the station. So thank you for listening to our show. If you enjoyed your ride on Bus
Freaking
One today,
Tommy
we'd
Thunderburger.
super appreciate it if you told someone
Thunderburger,
about the
dude.
show. Also, if you subscribe or leave a 5-star rating, that would be really helpful. You can follow us on social media. We're at Bus One Trivia. And don't forget to go on our Instagram or scroll down on Spotify to answer that audience question. You can write to us at hi@bus1trivia.com or join our Discord server. It's new. It's fun. We play trivia games and send memes, and you should come and
It's
you should
really
come.
fun.
You should come.
The link to join is found at bus1trivia.com, where you can also check out our official merch. Official, not to be confused with unofficial merch you may find.
Like this Charlie Chaplin
Don't you
rule
dare
shirt.
buy
Oh,
that,
I didn't even notice that.
black
Cameron.
market.
Is it good? Is it comfy?
Oh, show the back. Show the back.
Show it off, Cameron.
Take it off.
Charlie Chaplin
Take it
rules.
off.
Check it out. Ooh.
If you go to www.cameronsass.com.
That is, I do have to say that's real. That will take
It's a
you
real
to
thing.
the right place. Before we go, we'd like to thank Wirt.
Thanks for
That's close to work.
Thank you.
For the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a certified banger. Thanks for writing Bus One. We'll see you next week. Happy fall.
Happy fall. And that's a rocket.
Fall.
molasses.
And molasses.
And molasses.
If you want